Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, I have to be transparent with you guys. So right here, I thought that I had on the number 3 guard, but I had on the 1.5 guard. So when I first began to debulk right there, it cut off a little bit more than I wanted to, but I didn't panic. So if you ever just make a small mistake or just put on the wrong guard by mistake, don't panic. You can always fix it. So I meant to have on the 3 guard, but you'll see in just a second, I'm going to put on the 3 guard and just continue to debulk. So right now I have on the 3 guard. And I'm just going up to that parietal ridge. So I just want you guys to know, if any barber ever tells you that he's never made a mistake, they're not being honest with you. We're human, guys, so it can all be fixed, so no need to panic. But here we're just gonna go ahead and start off our bald guideline. And I want this to be a low, I don't want this fade to be too high, so I'm making my guideline relatively low. Okay, so now we have the lever with the clip. We have the clipper with the lever fully open, and we're going to make a 1-inch guideline. And I want to leave that C cup area dark, so I'm not going to blend too close to that. And then now we're going to start with the lever fully closed, and we're going to gradually open it up until we get to the top of that guideline. You see me gradually opening the lever. Okay, now we have on the 0 guard with the lever fully open, and we're going to make another guideline. Like I said, I'm not making these next guidelines. They're not really going to be thick because I don't want the fade to raise too high. So next, the lever is fully closed. And then now it's halfway. So I use the 0 guard open, closed, and then I'm going in between that with the lever halfway open. In the next coming videos, I'm going to switch up my clipper rotation just because I know everybody fades with different clippers. So I just want to give you guys videos with all types of clippers. So right here I have on the 1.5 guard with the lever open. And then I close it and go right up under that. Okay, now we have on the 1 guard, and then we're just gonna really go right up under that 1.5 and just remove any dark spots or demarcation lines that we see. And I know you see that weight right there, so I'm gonna take the 2 guard and I'm going up under that number 3 just to make it a more smooth transition. And notice how I angle the clipper in different ways, just because I'm trying to hit the hair at all angles. That way I know it's nice and even. And we're going to repeat the same steps on the other side. And as you can see, no matter who it is, the hair will never grow identical on the same on both sides of the head. The hair will always tend to grow in a different way, 90% of the time. In my experience, one side is always easier to fade than the other. And to me, it's like the right side is always easier, most of the time. Here we have on the 3 guard, initially what I wanted to do on the other side. And notice how I use the comb. I don't want to cut the hair on top, so I use the comb to hold it out of the way. Now I could have used clips for this, but I just went ahead and used my comb. And then here we have on the 0 guard. We're going through the same exact steps that we went through on the other side. I'm going to try my best to get you guys more straight hair tutorials. I want this channel to be as diverse as possible, so I'm going to work on bringing you guys all hair types. Just in my opinion, if you watch the other side, this side blends much easier than the other side. And see, there you have it. If you just follow the steps, you'll get the same results. And I just went back on this side again, just because it was still looking a little bit bulky in the area. So I just took the 2 guard again and began to just attack that weight. And as you saw before, he got a taper about a week ago before this haircut. So his lineup was still pretty much there. I didn't really want to touch it too much, so I just went ahead and just tapped it just a little bit. So I'm just gonna do just a little scissor work on top. He didn't want too much off. So it's really nothing to this, guys. Really, you just take a section of hair, cut it to the desired length that you want, and then just use that hair as a guide all the way to the back of the head. Now you can also cross-check, so you can go multiple ways, but pretty much if you're just thorough while you're doing it the first time through, I always just do one run through the entire head, and then I'll always go back and just cross-check just to make sure everything is even. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you got something valuable out of this video, I ask that you smash that like button as well as that subscribe button. Comment below what you thought about the video as well as any other videos that you want to see. Enjoy the end result, and I will see you all on the next video. Thanks for watching.